Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and let's get on with the show today because we have some incredible things to discuss. We got price action happening, we got movements going on, and we have some emails that have been leaked. Now, I always wonder when something gets leaked, right? Is it leaked on purpose? You know, how do emails magically get leaked, right? Who ratted who out, right? I mean, who's the rat in the organization that leaked this out? But very interestingly, no rule against Bitcoin, Ethereum, or XRP insider trading at SEC leaked email reveals. So the United States Security and Exchange Commissioner, which has claimed jurisdiction over XRP, has no rules against holding or trading the crypto, according to an email by the SEC. Now that is very, very interesting. So our ethics office has a prohibited holdings list permitting to securities that fail within a particular section. And XRP has never appeared in this list. So where does this leave the authenticity? Where does this leave the case, right? I mean, if SEC officials were allowed insider trading inside the SEC, if they were allowed insider trading, and if there is a potential that since they were allowed to be able, technically within their role, to have insider trading, then the question mark for the SEC is, have they abused their power? So the people that were working at the SEC in the past, which are now gone back to working wherever they're working now, had they abused their power? And this will be a very, very critical component in the coming weeks. Personally, September, I think is going to be legendary. I think it will be an incredible XRP month for many reasons, but from a fundamentals point of view, from a structure point of view, from where we are right now, for how it's going at the moment, I think that we are set for a very, very big XRP month. But in regards to the SEC versus Ripple case, I think it will be a very definitive month. I think there's going to be a lot of things that are going to happen this month within this case. I personally am still of the, belief based on my own research that this will be the month that it settles. That's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. And this is definitely just one man's opinion. There is no reason for you to go by my words, right? Because this is just one person's opinion, and there is nothing that I can show you to give you that confidence, right? But this is just a gut feeling based on my own research, based on what I'm seeing out there in the marketplace. And I'd love to know in the comments below what you think about when this is likely to settle and be over and done with, because we all know it's just a matter of time. Now, when we look at the XRP lawsuit, all you need to know about Ripple's how we test Curveball, a very interesting article that came out. So the SEC adheres to its position that the contentions sought are irrelevant and refuses to provide substance, non-evasive responses, right? So there's one of the key things here that has been going on for a long time throughout this case is that there isn't any substance to the SEC. You can tell by they're still out there trying to get more information to build up their case. It is ridiculous, beyond ridiculous, right? So he said the SEC directs defendants to unspecified public statements made in various forums that it contends led to XRP purchasers to expect that Ripple and its agents would undertake a significant entrepreneurial and managerial effort, with the expectation that such efforts could potentially lead to an increase in demand for XRP and therefore its price. I mean, it's all wishy-washy. There's no basis to this, right? Like, the foundations are really bad. Like, you can see this house of cards that the SEC have built is going to come crumbling down. And that gives me a lot of confidence when I say that. Now, the SEC, Gary Gensler says, we need regulation to survive, right? So he says that given the borderless nature of cryptocurrency and financial technology, regulators from the US and Europe must be a united front, says SEC leader. I don't know about you, Gary, but we're kind of sick of you. We kind of, don't really care too much about your opinions. I do believe that crypto does need more regulations. But Europe, Asia have already proven that they don't care what you guys think. They literally don't care about America. Japan has been going on with Ripple like nothing ever happened. Asia's been going on with Ripple like nothing ever happened. Europe is doing its own thing. I think US are going to have a very, very hard time trying to convince other nations to partner up with them in whatever agenda they have towards cryptocurrency. I think Europe, South America, Singapore, Asia, all these other countries which have adopted the blockchain at a very high level, they don't care what you guys think. They really don't. I think America, Australia, and there's a few other countries, right? They're so far out of the picture and behind with the times that it's not even funny. So over here, we got the SEC request until September 8th, 2021 to respond to Ripple's and Chris Larson's motion to compel the SEC to answer interrogations concerning application of the Howey test. And this matches the schedule posted this morning. So let's see how this goes. And I think September is going to be a very, very big month. When we look at September and just how big it is, letter motion by Ripple and Chris Larson. Got September through the SEC's response to the Ripple's defendant's motion. Ripple's response to the SEC's motion, September 7. We got so much going on, right? So we got 8 events happening throughout September and early November. It's going to be a lot of things happening throughout this month, and I can't wait. I'm so pumped. I have such a good feeling. Crypto Bull's been telling us, on the 3-day chart, how this formation is building, and it is so good, right? It's so solid, and we'll talk about that. Look at this, right? I mean, look at all the organizations that are involved and are about to be involved with Ripple. It is phenomenal what's coming, and then all the partners that are going to be coming out once we get to once we get to the settlement stage, right? And people will start to be coming out saying, now we're now part of the XRP ledger. We'll be using the XRP ledger. Super bullish structure here. Very, very nice what we got going on at the moment. When we look at, I love these drawings, right? I'll bring them up at least once a month for you. Please take a screenshot, how XRP gets its true value, all the money, its infrastructure, its ecosystem, its liquidity pool, its utility houses. There's just so much that this blockchain will do today, tomorrow, and into the future that you and I perhaps still even haven't wrapped our heads around just how big this is going to be. That this is a very, very important shot, right? This is a very critical component to understand when you do your research on XRP. When we look at this, right? I mean, this is what we're talking about here. This is what gets us excited. This is what gets us thinking, dreaming, believing of double digits. Look what's happened in the past, and look what's about to happen again. History does repeat itself. And if it doesn't repeat itself, it sure does leave clues. 14. I've been saying it. I'll say it again. 14. I believe we are heading towards 14. When we look at the breakout, we are close to a breakout towards $3. The $3 journey is about to begin. And we'll go over that. When we look at, how we could be progressing over the next coming days before we head towards $5.40 and then towards double digits. It is all coming. It's just a matter of time. Let's have a look at our time. Let's have a look at some of the indicators. As we begin to look at the indicators and we begin to look at, how we've been going and what kind of move are we making at the moment and what kind of moves are we doing, right? When we look at the hourly chart, you can see here that we're sitting well above the Bollinger Band. We were sitting at like 126 for a while, but that has gone back into bullish. We are 2-3% up at the time of making this. It'll be interesting by the time it goes live how far we are. On the 4-hour, we went outside the Bollinger Band. We're now back inside the Bollinger Band. We got a nice move happening here on the MACD. It is bullish. Very, very bullish what is going on right now. The 12-hour is about to hit the top of the Bollinger Band. We're not quite there yet, but it has gone back into bullish. And on the daily, we are hours away from the MACD turning back into bullish. We can see the price actions. We've got Cardano at 3 USD. We got Ethereum, at 3.7, like making some big moves, right? We heard some news today about Doge. Doge is moving as well. We've got Polkadot sitting at above $32. Chainlink is moving up, right? So it is all starting to come back. And it is all starting to really kick off a major bull market. We know that there are question marks over September. Traditionally, September has not been a good month. Could it be the first month in crypto? Could it be the first September in all these years that this breaks the tradition, that this breaks the rules and goes absolutely crazy? I'll bring that to you, right? I'm looking. I will bring my feedback to you on that. Let's have a look at some drawings. All right, so as we begin to look at the drawings, right, we've got a key break that has to happen above 134 before we start to head towards 170. That's what I'm looking for. But at the moment, if we look at this resistance line, it has broken above and retested it, and it is now pushing forward. Was that enough? We will find out. We will definitely find out over the coming days. There is a lot going on here that needs to happen, to get us to 240. But slowly but surely, we are getting there. When we look at the future looks amazing over the coming 12 months, right? It is monstrous what is coming and the kind of party that we'll be throwing, right? There's a lot going on, right? But let's break previous all-time highs. Let's get into double digits, and then I'll be with you every step of the way, to know when is the right time, when it will be the next pullback, all of that, right? I cannot wait. I am so excited. But a break, a confirmation of a break, and then we go to 183, and then we go to $3, and we're going to be moving very, very, very fast. Whichever way you look at this, the party has started, and we are about to kick off a monster bull run for XRP. Now, if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like or subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.